Paper number 303, SBI Clerk Prelim. Then coming to question number 66 onwards. Now tell me what is the information you have. Now there are some certain number of persons, they are seated in a straight line, isn't it? And all the persons are facing towards which direction? South. Now there are some certain persons who are facing towards south direction, and coming to this, 5 persons are sitting to the right, and 5 persons are in between R and P. Now R ki P ki madhya entamandi unnaru cheppandi, there must be exactly 5 people. Now if R is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 between R and P. R, if P is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, R is here. And 5 persons between R and P, Q sits out to the right of R. As all these persons are facing towards which direction? South. And Q sits out to the right of R. And similarly here, Q sits out to the right of R. And 2 persons in between P and T. Now in between P and T, how many people are there? There must be exactly 2 people. Now in this one, 2 people between T and T, T can be here, R, and T can be to the right, left hand side of P as well. Now 2 people between P and T. And at the same time, and 2 people between P and T, and V sits second to the right of K. Now this V is seated second to the right of K, and K who is seated second from one of the extreme. And K is seated from second from one of the extreme ends. And next one, number of persons in between Q and T equals to Q and W. That means Q must be exact in between T and W. As Q is exact between T and W, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, W is here. And 5 persons between Q and W. Now here in between Q and T, the number of persons were not known as of now. Number of persons were not known. Then what is the next information we have? And number of persons, and 1 person sit between T and V. Now in between T and V, there must be exactly 1 person T is, isn't it? And 1 person, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. T must be 6th from the right extreme. As T is 6th from that extreme, is it possible? Not possible. And so T is 6th from the right extreme, and again T cannot be here as well. And so where should this T? T must be at this place. As T is here and T is at this place, McDonald's Japan 2 persons between T and V. And so P and T must be at this place. T. Now if T is here, then there is a blank V, and there is K, and K is seated second from the right extreme. K is seated second from the right extreme. Now here 5 persons in between P and R, and Q sits out to the right of R, and at the same time, and 2 persons are in between P and T, and V sits second to the right of K, and K who is seated second from one of the extreme ends, and number of persons between Q and T. And the number of persons in between Q and T, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 members. Now 11 members in between Q and T, we need to have 11 members in between Q and W. Now P, now Q sits out to the right of R, and 2 persons in between P and T. V sits second to the right of K. K is number of persons in between Q and T, same as Q and W. And 1 person between T and V, V who is to the immediate right of P. Now, who is to the immediate right of P, and V who is to the immediate right of P. And 1 person between T and V, V who is to the immediate right of P. Now who is to the immediate right of P? V is to the immediate. Now as V is to the immediate right of P, P is here, and V is to the immediate right of P, and V is like this. V is to the immediate right of P. Now V is to the immediate right of P, then between T and V, how many people are there? There must be exactly 2 people. T is here. Now C is here, T blank V, next there is a blank, K is here, and this person must be at this corner. Then next for Q and T, how many persons in between Q and T? 3, 4, 5. And Q and W, 5 persons. And so W is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 in between Q and T, same as T and W. and S sits third to the left of W. 1, 2, 3, SC is here, SC is seated third to the left of W. And 4 persons are in between S and X. X is at one of the ends. 4 persons between X and S, and so 1, 2, 3, 4. And between X and W, there must be exactly 1 person. Saripenda? Then in this one, how many persons are in the row? As total number of persons in the row, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And 20, that is choice 3, question number 66. Then next one, 67. Now in the 67, how many persons are sitting in between R and K? Now in between R and K, there are exactly 6 people, choice 2. And 68, who among the following persons sits fourth to the left of T? T fourth left K, that is choice 2, 68. And 4 out of the following means odd one out V and K. Now in between V and K, there is exactly 1 person. W and S, there are 2 persons. Q and R, there are 2 persons. S and Q, there are 2 persons. T and P, again there are 2 persons, except choice 1. And in the remaining page, there are exactly 2 people. And 17, how many persons are sitting to the left of the one who sits third to the left of R? R ki third left or not T. And to this T, and how many persons are sitting to the left of the one? In T ki left hand side, there are 5 persons. And 5, that is choice 3, question number 70. The next one, 71 to 75. Now in this 71 to 75, it is based on days, isn't it? Now, PQRST, you and we are attending at the exam, IBPS exam in a week starting from Monday to Sunday. Hence Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. How many persons are there? 7 persons. 7 persons attending on these 7 different days, each person on a day from Monday to Sunday. Then coming to condition number 1. As tell me what is the first condition we have? And there are 3 persons in between S and T. T who neither attends on Monday nor on Sunday. Nor on Saturday, T cannot be in these 2 places. But is in between T and S and T, how many people? There must be exactly 3 people. And 3 people between S and T, and 1 person between S and U. In between S and U, there must be exactly 1 person. U attends before S and U. And so U is here, S is at this place. U attends before S. Then next one, 2 persons between Q and V. Now in between Q and V, how many people? There must be exactly 2 people. And 1 person between V and P. P attends immediately before S. Now 1 person between V and P. And at the same time, P attends immediately before whom? Immediately before S. Then, hence before this S, P unnadu, and U, and there is 1 more person, at least 3 persons were there before this P or not. Hence, before this S, at least 3 persons were there. Hence, now let us take the possibility starting with T. T pine unde chance undi kada, and S unde chance ledu. S kanna mundu manaki enthamandi undali? Minimum 3 members undali. Hence T is here. If T is at this place, 3 persons between T and S is at this place. Now if S is here, in between S and U, there must be exactly 1 person. Now P is immediately before this, P and S. Now P and S, S and T happen. V and P, there must be exactly 1 person, and V can be either here. There are 2 persons between V and Q. Ikkada V unte 2 in between V and Q, not possible. Ikkada V unna 2 persons in between V and Q, not possible. Hence T cannot be on Tuesday. If T cannot be on Tuesday, then what is the other possibility we have? Can we have T at this place or not? If T is here, then 3 persons between T and S, S is here. Now if S is here, P is immediately before this one. Now between V and P, there is exactly 1 person. Q and V, there are 2 persons, and so Q must be at the starting. And U is before this S. U is before this S. Then who is the person after? R is the person after. Then, now this is about set number 271 to 75. Now in this, which of the following person attends the exam on Saturday? Saturday it is P, choice 2. And 72, how many persons are attending between R and U? Now in between R and U, there are only 2 people, choice 4, 72. And 73, R attends the exam on which day? R attends on Tuesday, choice 1, 73. And 4 out of the following means are do not P and Thursday. Now P and Thursday, and P is 2 days after Thursday, and T is 2 days after Monday, and Q is 2 days after Wednesday. No. And so what is your answer? and choice 3, question number 74 is the odd one. And 75, which of the following is true? T attends the exam on Saturday, that is false. And 2 persons between T and P, that is definitely true. And V attends exam immediately before you, that is also true. Hence both 2 and 3, choice 5, question number 75. Then 76 onwards. Now in the 76 to 18, how many persons are there? 8 persons? 8 or 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons. They are working in a software company that contains 3 departments: project, designing and production. Now project, designing and production. Project, and this is designing, and next one is production. Production. Now all together how many persons? 9 persons were there, and at least 2, and at them not more than 4 persons. At least 2 persons and not more than 4 persons in each of these department. Minimum 2, maximum 4. Then that means what are the different possibilities we have? 2, 3, 4 undachu. 2, 3, 5, 9 persons. Or 3, 3, 3 is one possibility. And not more than 4 persons. A works in product department with E. A is working with whom? With E in the production department. And E's car is Lamborghini. And E's car is Lamborghini. And next one, those who are working in project department do not own Volvo and Rolls-Royce. Now Rolls-Royce and Volvo, this is ruled out. And next one, D owns project department. Now project department. Now Rolls-Royce and Volvo cannot be in this one. Hence Rolls-Royce and Volvo cannot be at this place. Then, and next one, now those who are working in project department do not own Rolls-Royce and Volvo. D owns Audi car. Now who owns Audi? D owns Audi car. Now D who owns Audi car and works with only G in designation, in designing. Designing, who are the persons? Only 2 persons. D and G are the only 2 persons in this. If there are 2 persons in one of this one, and the remaining 2 must be 3 and 4 in any order. Hence, now this D who owns Audi and works with only G. Now Audi is here. And next one. Here there are only 2. J works with the one who has Tesla. Now the one J and Tesla must be together. And H works with the one who owns BMW. Now H and BMW must be together. H and BMW. Both these 2 persons must work in the same. H and B. Those who owns Jaguar and Land Rover. Now Jaguar and Land Rover. Now these 2 persons are working in the same department. B owns Volvo. Whatever this be, and works with the one Jaguar. Now B who owns Volvo and works with the one who owns Jaguar. Now B, Volvo, and this person works with the one who owns Jaguar. Now can we have B at this place? B ikkada undacha? No. Can we have B here? No. Hence where should this be? B must be here. Isn't it? If B is here, now this B owns Volvo and works with the one who owns Jaguar. Hence now either A can be Jaguar, or if there is one more person, that person will own Jaguar. And B on Volvo. C is working with the one who works with Volvo. Now C is working with the one who works with Volvo and A. That means C is working with these 2 persons. And next one, F works with H. F works with H. F and H must be together. Hence F and H must be together. F and H. Hence who is the only person left over? Now J will be at this place. And J is here. F works with H and owns neither Tesla nor Ferrari. Now F is Tesla. F cannot be Tesla and cannot be Ferrari. And C owns either Jaguar or Volvo. Now Volvo is ruled out, hence C must own Volvo. If C owns Volvo, hence this A must own Jaguar. And C owns either Jaguar or Volvo. As C owns either Jaguar or Volvo, and this C must own Jaguar. If C owns Jaguar, now the one who works with Jaguar and Lamborghini and Land Rover. Now this Land Rover must be at this place. Sarvena? Land Rover. Now J and Tesla are working together. And J and Tesla are working together. Jaguar and Lamborghini. F, neither Tesla nor Ferrari. Neither Tesla nor Ferrari. And J is working with Tesla, means J cannot be Tesla as well. And so who owns Tesla? H owns. And F owns neither Tesla nor Ferrari. Hence J owns Ferrari. And if J owns Ferrari, and what is left over? BMW. And this F owns BMW. Sarvena? F owns BMW. And G. And finally one more is left over. And what is the core? Rolls Royce. Now G owns Rolls Royce. Then which are the following department B and C working? Now B and C are working in the product, that is choice 376. And which of the following car is owned by A? A owns Land Rover, that is choice 177. And which of the following person owned Rolls Royce? Rolls Royce, who is that person? G, choice 2. And which of the following combination is 2? H, Ferrari production. And next one, G, Audi project. And G, Audi and project, that is again false. C, Volvo design, that is again false. F, BMW and project, that is definitely true, choice 4. And 18, and which department has highest number of workers? And the highest number of workers, now this product is having highest, that is 4, choice 3. Then coming to 81, now in this 81 to 85, it is based on floors and flats. How many floors we have? And we have exactly 4 floors. Now 4-story building, and each floor is having how many? 2 flats. Now 4, 3, 2 and 1 are the floors we have, and there are 2 flats in each of these, flat 1 and flat 2. 4 floors and 2 flats. Then coming to condition number 1, flat 1 and flat 2. And flat 1 is to the west of flat 2. And flat 1, and this is flat 2. Flat 1 is to the west of flat 2. Now P is living to the northwest of A. Now let us start with this one. If A is here, P is to the northwest of A, means P is here and A is in this. P is to the northwest of A. That means P must be in the first flat and A must be in the second flat. And P is to the northwest of A and living below R. Now this P is living below whom? Below R. Maybe P and R are living in the same floor, same flat, or different flat is no information given. And living below R, A is living above Q. Now A is above this, above whom? Above Q. And B is living immediately below S. Now B is living immediately below S, and both are living in the same flat. B is living immediately below, and both are living in the same. D is living below S. Now D is living below whom? D is living below S. And C does not live on an odd number, even number floor. C must be odd. C is living to the southeast of R. C is southeast of R, and C ekkada raవాలి C must be. C is southeast of R. R ki southeast. R ki southeast, and C can be here. R, C can be here. And then now in the second case, R must be here, because C is to the southeast of R. Can first case lo manaku R ekkada undali? R must be in this flat, and so P and R must be in this flat. And next one, any other information we have? And P is living to the northwest of A. C does not live on an even number floor. C does not live on an even number floor, and C must be odd number floor. And next one, D is living below S. B is living immediately below S, and both are living in the same. Now B and S must be in the same flat. Now B and S are in the same flat. Then tell me who are the person. ఇక్కడ ఎవరెవరు ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? P ఉండాలి, R ఉండాలి, S and B కూడా ఇక్కడ తీసుకునే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? S and B. Now P or S and B cannot be here. P already ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకెవరు ఉండాలి? And if R is here and P is northwest of A, north and west of A, hence A must be in the second flat. Now ikkada chuddam. A, if A is at this place, let us take the possibilities now. A ikkada unte and P is to the northwest of A, got P definitely at this place. And then now if P is here, now S and B must be together, S and B were like this. If S and B were like this, D is below this one, D is here. Then, in the next information, A and Q, and A is living above Q on. But if A is living above Q is not possible. A is above Q ikkada ravali. A is below Q, which is not possible. Hence, this case is not possible. If this case is not possible, then what is the next case we have? And hence we cannot A at this place. Can I have A at this place? A ikkada undacha? Ma A ikkada. A ikkada unnadu anukondi. Then now P must be somewhere here and P and R. Now P ekkada unde chance లేదు and P is at this place. P ekkada unte? And A is living below Q. A is living below Q and this case is completely ruled out. Saripinda leda? A is living below Q and C cannot be here, A cannot be here. Hence, in this case, let us check out. Where can we have A at this place or not? A is below Q, Q will be above this one. Sorry, Q is below this, hence Q will be here. Saripinda? Q is below. Now, Q is below this one, A and P. A and P, hence P can be either here or here. Ikkada P unte B and S must be together, S and B. Then S and B will be like this. And if S and B were like this, R is here and P is below this R, hence R must be here. If R is here, who is the person left over? D is the person left over, D is below this S. Then who is living to the north of A? A to north B and S. B and S choice for question number 81. And how many persons are living below B? B can be 2 persons, that is choice 1. 82 it is choice 1. Then 83, who among us the following lives in flat 2 of first floor? My first floor flat 2 A. A, first floor flat 2. C, that is choice 5. And 84, and who among the following lives with P in the same floor? P and B, choice 2. And 85, 4 out of the following. R and C, they are living in different flats. P and B, same floor. A and D same floor, R and S same floor, C and Q same floor. Hence R and C they are not living in the same floor, choice 185. Then 86 to 89. Now in this 86 to 89, 86 to 89. Now at the rate of means not greater than. At the rate of means not greater than means it must be either lesser than or equal. And percentage stands for what? Neither greater nor equal. Neither greater nor equal, it must be lesser than. And star stands for neither greater nor smaller, hence it must be equal to. And hash stands for my hash happen. Not smaller than means greater than or equal. And dollar stands for not neither smaller nor equal means greater than. Now these are the 5 symbols we have. Then coming to the first one, A percentage. A lesser than B. B at the rate of means B lesser than or equals to C, and D star C. C equals to D, and E hash. E greater than or equals to D, D lesser than or equals to E. F dollar. F greater than E, E lesser than F. Then B percentage. B lesser than E, and star. And star means E equals to B lesser than or equals to E. From here to here, B is either lesser or equals to. Then C percentage. C lesser than F. Now C lesser than F only 2. And so what is your answer? 3 and either 1 or 2. 3 and either 1 or 2, choice 3 and either 1 or 2, choice 3. 86. And 87, M lesser than or equals to N. N lesser than P. P equals to R greater than T. T hash. T greater than or equals to S. Now M percentage, M lesser than R, S lesser than or equals to P, and P dollar and P greater than S. Now S and P if you observe here, P and S, P greater than S is true. And this is definitely true. And P greater than S means S lesser than P but not equal. M and R. M lesser than R is also true. Hence 1 and 3, choice 3, question number 87. And next one, 88. A hash means A greater than or equals to B and B dollar. B greater than C and C equals to D. D at the rate of D lesser than or equals to and E lesser than F. And A hash. A greater than or equals to D and B star. B equals to D. C lesser than F. Now between A and D. A greater than D is true, equals to D is false. B and D. B greater than D equals to D is false. C lesser than F. C lesser than F is definitely true. Hence what is your answer? Only 2. Only 3 is true, choice 2. Question number 88, choice 2. Then 89, E percentage. E lesser than F and H star means H equals to F equals to H. H percentage means H lesser than G. G hash. Now G greater than or equals to D. N dollar. N greater than D. D lesser than N. G dollar. G greater than E. H star. H equals to F percentage F lesser than. Hence between G and E. E and G. E lesser than G. G greater than E. H and N. H equals to N, that is false. F and N, that's again false, opposite symbol. Only one, choice 4, question number 89. The next one, 90 onwards. Now 90, how many questions are there? There are some 3 questions based on this data sufficiency. Hence, మన data sufficiency ఇప్పుడు చేస్తామా? ఇంతవరకు మనం ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ వదిలేదు సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ కాబట్టి then keep this one to the second priority. Isn't it? Then 93 onwards. Now 93 onwards it is based on coding and decoding. Now when compared with the data sufficiency and this one which is much easier, coding and decoding. అందుకే ఇది ఫస్ట్ చేసుకోండి. Then coming to this one. How many questions were given? 3 questions. As 3 questions were given, అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? Then directly try to work out this one on the given information itself. And what is the code for signal అన్నాం. మా సిగ్నల్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఇక్కడ ఉంది సిగ్నల్. అవునా కదా? మా సిగ్నల్తో పాటు ఇంకెక్కడైనా సిగ్నల్ మనకి కామన్ ఉందా? లేదు. ట్రాక్ కామన్ ఉంది కదా? ట్రాక్ కామన్. And what is the code that is common? Track is QR. Track is QR. Next one, line and his. Line అయిపోయింది కదా? Line. Line is what? SR. And his. Line SR మనకు కామన్ ఉంది. కనుక మనకి హిజ్ మనకి అక్కడ హిజ్ కామన్ ఉంది కదా? ఈ రెండిట్లో కామన్. అండ్ హిజ్ కామన్ ఏమని చెప్పండి? WR. And what is left over? KR. And the code for signal is what? KR, choice 2, 93. 94. And what is the code for train? మా ట్రైన్కి కోడ్ అడిగాం. మా పైలట్ ట్రాక్ ఈజ్. పైలట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? అండ్ ట్రాక్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? అండ్ ఈజ్. ఈజ్ అయినా కామన్ ఉంది ఎక్కడైనా? లేదు కదా? లేదంటే మనకి 2 మిగిలిపోతున్నాయి, 2 కోడ్స్ మిగిలిపోతాయి. 2 codes are left over. What are those 2 codes? Either 2 or 3. QR cannot be here because QR is a code for what? And QR కి మనకి డిటర్మైన్ అయిపోయింది. ఏంటది? ట్రాక్కి కోడ్ QR. Hence what is your answer? Hence either 2 or 3, ER and VR. 95. What is the code for shell? Now shell in this. లైన్కి కోడ్ అయితే అయిపోయింది కదా? లైన్ అయిపోయింది. ఆ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ అమ్మ హిజ్ అయిపోతుంది. అమ్మ రూఫ్ కూడా అయిపోయింది. Hence we are left with only one. Which is different here? SR, common, PR, different. Hence PR is your answer, choice 4. Clear? Then 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100 they are based on sequence. Now how many such elements? Element గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. Each of which is immediately followed by number, preceded by symbol. కనుక ఎలా ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? సింబల్ అండ్ నెంబర్ మస్ట్ బి ది ఆల్టర్నేట్. సింబల్ ఈజ్ ఆల్టర్నేట్, లెట్ నెంబర్ లేదు. నా ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా? సి ఈజ్ an element preceded by symbol and followed by number 6. And next one, symbol, element and number. Symbol and number must be in the alternate places. Symbol and number. And next one, symbol. And symbol and number, they were not in the alternate. Symbol and number. Hey, here there is symbol and number. And how many are there? There are only 2. Only 2, choice 3. 96. 97. if all the symbols and numbers are dropped from the above arrangement, which of the following is 4th to the left of 10th from the right? 4th left to 10th right and 14th from the right. 14th from the right without the symbols and numbers. That means 14th letter from the right hand side. Ante kada? 14th letter from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. N, that is choice 3. Am I T no? No, sorry, Y and T. As T is one answer, that is choice 2. 14th one is T. 98. How many such numbers are there, each of which is immediately followed by symbol and immediately preceded by letter? Kanaka letter, number and symbol. Letter, number and symbol. Letter, number and symbol. Next one. Letter, number and symbol. Letter and symbol must be in the alternate. Letter and symbol. Letter, number and symbol. Letter, number and symbol. Next one. Letter, number and symbol. Then next one. Letter, number and symbol. Hence letter, number and symbol, that's it. How many are there? 3. 3 that is given in choice 5, question number 98. Then 99, how many such pairs of letters are there in the word commodities? CO, MMO, DI, TI, ES. Now each have as many letters between them. Starting with the C. D, E, F, G, H, I. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. O, P, Q, R, S, T. S, T, no letter more than this. M, N, O. M, N, O, unda leda? M, N, O. And next one, P, Q, R, S, T, U. And M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. And O, P, Q, R, S, T. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and so on. And so left to right, there are only 2 pairs. And again in the right. Yes, no letter more than this one. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. T, I, J, K, L, M. I, J, K, L, M. And next one, J, K, L, M. And next one, and D, E, F, G, H. O, P, Q, R, S. M, N, O. And so many are there? 4 altogether, 99, choice 4. And finally 100, which word can be formed with second? What is the second letter? R. Third. Third is O, R, O. And 2, 3, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. T, R, O, T. 7 and 10. 8, 9, 10, N. Hence R, O, T, N. R, O, T, N, what is the word we have? T, O, R, N, torn. Clear? T, O, R, N, torn is the word that can be used. And which of the following is the third letter? What is the third letter? R. R, that is choice 3, question number 100. Sarvinda? Now while forming the word, we need to take all the letters and each letter should be used exactly once in each of the words. Then now we have left with 3 questions. ఇప్పుడు మనకి డేటా సఫిషియన్సీలోకి వెళ్ళండి. లాస్ట్లో మనకి 1 or 2 minutes మిగిలిపోయిన ఒక క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ అయితే ఉంది. Hence, question number 90 onwards. Now in this 90, find the shortest distance between D and F. E is 3 meters to the north of F. My F దగ్గర నుంచి ఎంత distance చెప్పండి? E is 3 meters to the north of F. F is 4 meters to the east of B. F is how many meters? 4 meters to the east of B. And E is 4 meters to the west of C. E is 4 meters to the west of C. And next one, D is south point of C. Now D is to the south of C అంటాడు. South of C అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు, ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు, ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు, ఎక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు. And how much distance between these two is not known, and that is completely ruled out. 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to 2 alone. Now B is 3 meters to the north of this one. Now in second one, if you observe here, no information about F at all. F గురించి any information ఉందా? లేనే లేదు కదా. Hence 2 alone is not sufficient. Then by combining these two. Now E is north of F. Now the distance is so much 3 meters and F is 4 meters to the east of B. F, which is 4 meters to the east of B, the distance is 4 meters. And E is 4 meters to the west of C. And E is 4 meters. And E is 3 meters to the north of F. F, which is 4 meters to the east of B. E is 4 meters to the west of C. E is 4 meters to the west of. D is to the south of C. And B is 3 meters to the north of K. Now this B is how many meters? 3 meters. K is 4 meters to the west of L. Now K is 4 meters to the west of L. Now this is L, which is 4 meters. D is 5 meters to the northeast of L. D is 5 meters to the northeast of L. Northeast under. And this distance must be how much? 5. This is 3. This is 4 meters. And 3 and 4, D is 4 meters to the south. And D is to the south of C. Are you getting the answer or not? Hence, how do we get the answer? Only by combining these two. Hence, the data in both the statements are required. Choice 5, question number 90. Then 91. Now in this 91, it is based on blood relations. M is the father of P, and how is R related to P unknown. M is the father of P can be written like this. M, the father of P. P is the uncle of N. Now this P is the uncle of N means N's parent's brother. P is the uncle of N, isn't it? T is the spouse of R, and N is the son of T. N is the son of T, whether T can be like this or T can be like this. And there are two possibilities. N is T is the spouse of R, N is the son of T, hence TRR, TRR can be the sibling of this P. And next one, Q is the grandmother of S. Q is the grandmother of S. S is the sister of N. Now S is the sister of N, and Q is the grandmother of S. Q is the grandmother of S means Q can be now grandmother. Then how is P related to R? Now this P can be either the brother or the brother-in-law. Only two possibilities, hence one alone is not sufficient. And in the second, if you observe here, S is the daughter of O. O ki daughter also yes. S is the daughter of O. O is the child of Q. Now this O is the child of Q, and R is the child of W. R is the child of W, and W is the grandfather of S. Now W is the grandfather of S. W is the grandfather of S. And U is the brother of P, and P is the spouse of T. Now P is the spouse of T, and S is the niece of T. Are you getting any answer with this one? No. By combining these two also, we cannot get the answer because P is the spouse of T. Ikkademo T is the spouse of R. And which is completely contradicting statements. And by combining these two also, we cannot get the answer. Okay, the data in both the statements is also not sufficient. 91. Then 92. Now 7 persons were born in different years. Then how many persons are older than T? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we need to find out the number of persons who are older than T. And R is older than U. R is older than U and younger than S. Only 2 persons are older than Q. Only 2 are older than Q. Q must be at the third place. Only 2 older than Q. P is elder than S. And not oldest among them all. And not oldest. And V is older than both Q and T. Now V is older than both Q and T. V can be at this place. Now V can be in these 2 places. V is older than both Q and T. And V must be at one of these places. Then any other information we have? And what is the position of T? The position of T cannot be identified here. Then what is the next one we have? And 2 alone. Now in 2 alone, S is older than P. Now S is older than P and younger than R. S is younger than R. Q is the oldest among them all. And Q is the oldest among them all. And V is younger than T and P. Now V is younger than both these 2 persons, T and P. And U is older than T. Now this U is what? U is older than T and younger than P. U is younger than P. Hence in between P, U and T, we must have exactly 1 person and V must be somewhere here. Isn't it? Then where should this T? T ekkada R, Q ravali, R ravali, tarvata S ravali, tarvata next one between P, U and T. Now this is P and this is U, this is T and this would be V. And then are we getting the answer or not? And switch statement is required, only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone given in which choice? Choice 2 is the answer. Now this is about reasoning section in this paper number 303. My next number series? My level number series? Fine.